Hello everybody, I'm Fridge, and this is my first sort of solo vlog type thing. And I'm making this because I've been getting a lot of questions recently during streams. Most of them go along the lines of, are you standing up? And then when I say yes, they ask me why. Well, the answer to that is I spend probably 3/4 of my average day on my computer. And it's been bothering me for some time now that all that time is being spent sitting. Now, I'm not the type of guy to worry about my health all that much. I'm 28 years old. I'm still got a long way to go. But the contrast between the physical contrast between sitting and standing made a lot of sense to me. Like, for example, calculators that I've played with online estimate that standing burns roughly 30% more calories, stuff like that. There's also a good number of studies on the health issues caused or exacerbated by prolonged sitting. So as a result of that, I've been looking into a standing solution for some time. Now, the issue I found was that almost none of the desks that I've been looking at, these desks that are advertised as standing, were suitable for my purposes. They were usually based on like office workers and shit like that. Nothing for gaming where you want like a wide space to put all your stuff on. They were either, all the other desks I found were either too small, as far as the width goes, too short. I'm 6'4". They had shit like keyboard trays and like monitor stands you couldn't get rid of. Or they were wildly expensive. That was the other problem. I've seen standing desks that were upwards of like $1,100. Now, the desk I've been using for years now is a glass L-shape, wide enough for both my monitors and all my peripherals, and my tower, which I put on the other side of it. You can see on the side here. Other than it being short, I was happy with it. So after a lot of fruitless searching, I considered merely raising the one I have currently, which I eventually did. So a little measuring told me I only needed it to come up by about 16 inches for my arms to be parallel with the glass, which is exactly how tall a cinder block is. So rather than spend $300 to $1,000 and have this desk be worthless to me and have to get rid of it, I spent $9 on 7 cinder blocks, and the only thing I made obsolete was my sad old chair. Now, I won't lie, the first days standing were pretty rough. I mean, they weren't horrible. My feet hurt, and the first day my back was sore. And in order to try to alleviate that, I folded my bathroom mat in half and just kind of stood on it for extra cushion, but that didn't do a whole lot to help. What really fixed the issue was I got an anti-fatigue mat from a restaurant supply company. Now, you see these type of things if you go out to stores. You'll see people like cashiers and stuff stand on them because they have to stand all day for their job. I cannot stress enough how important this purchase was. Because of it, it makes it so I can use my computer completely uninterrupted for hours if I need to, which is important on our raid nights. Other than my feet, though, the other discomfort I noticed was in my arms, because I hadn't taken into account measuring the height of the mouse and keyboard. Like, my arms are parallel to the glass, but they had to come up a few inches, or more like 1 inch, to interact with my mouse and keyboard. Fortunately for me, having that mat also solved that, because it brought me up to enough to where my wrists aren't bending anymore. Performance-wise, now that I don't have any discomfort anymore, I feel like I've completely transitioned to standing, and I think I'm completely unchanged as far as performance goes. The physical discomfort, obviously, from sitting to standing the first few days did affect me a lot. I can't really speak to, how many points it took off my DPS or something like that, but it was uncomfortable, and I didn't want to like stand for longer than I had to. In the next couple days, I think it should be here on Tuesday, I'm having a tall drafting chair delivered, so I'll have a sitting option available if I want it. So one of the common questions I've got is, am I standing so that I perform better? No, I'm not standing so that I perform better. I cannot conceive of a performance benefit to standing while playing. It's purely for, I don't know, health and comfort reasons. But really, that's all I have to say. That's the only reason why I did it. I'm going to take you all on a little journey and forgive me if you get nauseated, but I'm going to lift my webcam up and show you my setup real quick. Alright, so here's the average posture I've got on my wrist. You can see right there. And this shouldn't take too long. This is how I've got the desk set up. I only had to buy 7, even though there's 8 legs, because those legs are too close together. You'll see I had to put the power strip up on the block for it to reach everything. But other than that, I did not run into any troubles with short wires. No, everything worked out quite well. I was very fortunate that I didn't have to replace anything substantial other than my chair. The mat, oh, I should actually show you the mat. Forgive me for forgetting. Let me lift it up real quick. Alright. Make sure this is a decent enough shot. Problem is the light in here is not too great. You can see the beveled edge. There's some texture on it. It's pretty solid foam, and it's quite comfortable to stand on. The mat itself cost me about $60, and the new chair is about $113. So all in all, my standing setup has run me back about $180, $190, which honestly is a lot cheaper than even the cheapest standing desk that I found online. So if you can do something like this, like raise your own desk rather than purchase a whole new desk, which may not be suitable for you, I would heavily encourage that if you're looking into standing as something you want to do. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with what I've managed to cobble together, and I expect this to be my battle station for years to come. But that's it. Like and subscribe if you like the video. If you want me to do more of these, let me know in the comments, or tweet at me. My Twitter is @FridgeMM. But other than that, thank you all for watching. See you all next time.